Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we answer the sporting questions from the chat. So, Liverpool winning the Carabao Cup final versus Chelsea. Obviously, Manchester United lost in embarrassing fashion to Fulham. Arsenal smashed Newcastle. Manchester City won at Bournemouth. But it may be something outside of those results that I mentioned that you do indeed want to talk about. Big up to everyone who's just joined over from the raid, from Saeed TV. Shout out to my Don Saeed each and every single time as well. But run up the likes, people. Run up the likes. Make sure you share across all the socials. Make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. Make sure you hit the notification bell. And if you're a member of the channel, then your questions take priority like a super chat, people. Steve, don't even get involved in that. But big up to Steve in the cut every single time. Yes, Steve, what are you saying, man? You good? Good. What's going on?
Yeah, I'm all right. Hey, man, FIFA won today at least, so I'm happy about that. What's it called?
Big up for you for the super chat as well.
Of course. Yeah, no problem.
Big up, appreciate it.
But yeah, all three of our teams suck. All three of our teams are fucking tragic. There are some fatal flaws in all three of our teams. And it's wild because if I asked you rank them worst to best, everybody gonna have different answers, and it's just wild, man. Like, who is the worst out of the three? Man United, Chelsea, Newcastle.
Oh no, that's a race to mediocrity. That's what that is. And just to clarify, let me get to this to Jason99, who says, heard Flawless say on Saeed's channel that teams don't play well against United. Come on, seriously, you get dominated every game. So can you all right?
What?
To explain this. So Jason, I'll break this down. I'll break this down in as easiest terms as possible, because I explained it on Saeed's channel. So I explain it here again. What I said was teams don't have to play well to beat us. Fulham yesterday did not play well, in my opinion. It didn't play to their best. Sorry, let me clarify that. That's me saying, and I said this about, and I said it on there. So I hate when people misquote me, but maybe you missed it on accident. I've said all season long, teams don't need to be at their best to beat us. Just because you dominate a team does not necessarily mean you played well. You can win a game playing 5 out of 10. You know how I know you can win a game playing 5 out of 10? I've watched Manchester United do it all season. So Fulham went at their best. Do I believe Fulham were 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 in that game against us? No. I don't think
7 out of 10, yeah.
Yeah, 7. Which, you know what, 7
they did enough to win.
7. And you know what 7 is? Just above average. That's what that is.
It's decent.
It's decent. They're decent. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying is nobody ever said, I don't know why man I mentioned, you got dominated every game. Where did I say they didn't? Please don't misquote me. Please, let's not do that. So I just had to clarify that. Just to clarify. His Surf is in the cut as well. Jez is in the cut as well. Yes, Jez, what are you telling me? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Good to be just not stressed about football at all this week.
I hear you.
You could have got a dub if they weren't in that final. You would have beaten them too, probably. Actually, wait, no.
It doesn't really matter anyway. Like, I'm just chilling.
Andrew, you get it. They don't have to play well because we are shit. When you are playing a terrible side, you don't have to play well to beat them, even if you dominate the game.
And if you play well, you could beat them by a few.
Fulham thoroughly deserve their win. But again, people just, I don't know, comprehension skills. Surf is in the cut as well. Yes, Surf, what are you telling me?
Flawless. I turned my camera on because I'm very vulnerable right now, and I know people think I have no feelings, and I portray that every time I'm on the stream. But I've actually had to take paracetamol for the first time in months today. So I've been on so many streams, and I contemplated. For a millisecond, I contemplated traveling to Cobham tomorrow to 3D Pochettino for a table, and so he can leave. Listen. All the thing, well done to Liverpool, all that shit, whatever, all that stuff. Today, I hope people understand. I know you guys understand, but I hope people that go, "Oh, why are you always on Poch? Why are you doing that?" If you've read his comments after the game, I hope everyone's read his comments after the game.
Wild.
Hey, someone drop Poch's comments in the comment section, please. Can somebody do that? Please do that.
So I'll abbreviate this for you. He said after 90 minutes, the team felt some abbreviate. The team felt we needed to wait out for penalties.
They felt they'd be good for us.
Felt it'd be good for them to wait out for penalties. Right?
He talks
That's
himself
what he said.
Trouble.
He said the team felt, not he felt. He said the team felt. Yeah, he said that. This guy. I'm sorry, and Jez, I don't care if it's disrespectful. This is proper Spurs mentality right here. Do you know what I mean?
What's called Surfer? This probably the only day where I heard all these words like Spurs C, Spurs DNA.
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't even feel bad about it. No, let it out. Let it out. Pause.
He's an absolute coward. He is. He's a cuck as a manager. That's what he is. He's a cuck. Imagine this. He couldn't even take ownership and say he felt they need to go to penalties. Oh, the team felt they need to go to penalties. Who the fuck are you? Who the hell is this team to tell you what they need to do? You're the manager. Can you imagine Sir Alex Ferguson? Like, Kleberson and Eric Jemba came up to Fergie and went, "Yeah, I think we should play for a draw, boss. Get the fuck out." You know what I mean? You imagine that. Imagine Mourinho, prime Mourinho. He'd sub a guy off. He'd sub a guy off for the 20 minutes if he wasn't playing well. Play for penalties. Why would you play for penalties? We were smacking them around in that second half near the end.
Yeah, you lot were towards the end. The momentum was with Chelsea in the second half.
And now all this blown up thing. Oh, the youngsters came on and played well. They ran around, bro. We got beat by a set piece. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like they were peppering us or anything like that. Petrovic had one save to make throughout the game. But that's the difference. You know, when I talk about managers make a difference, that was the big difference. There was the managers. You saw the difference that managers made. Klopp was up and about, getting in his players' faces, all the youngsters, hyping them up, stuff like that. And it's just Pochettino is such a loser. You know what I mean? I thought Ten Hag said some ridiculous stuff yesterday after your game. This is the I'm going to say this right now. What Poch said. First of all, side note, why would you even come out and say that?
Yeah, that's what I said.
This is like the 20th time he's talked himself into trouble. This guy is a self-snitch extraordinaire.
What makes you think that's acceptable for you to come out and say that? Even if you're thinking it. What makes you go, "Oh yeah, I'm going to come out and say that," and everyone will go, "Yeah, oh yeah, I can see what you're talking about." No, we were peppering them in that second half. Go and do it again. Klopp didn't bring those young players on to win the game. He just brought them on to have fresh legs and try. I think if Klopp had said those comments, I'd understand it because he brought on all the young players to get to penalties. I could understand that. Not Pochettino, bro. You're an absolute wallad. You are a waste. You are the worst manager in our history. You are the worst. Your mentality stinks. And this is why I'll say this. He's not lost the dressing room because the players are carrying out his instructions. You know what I mean? He hasn't lost the dressing room. They're carrying out his instructions. So he said, go to penalties, and you saw that from extra time. We just withdrew. We were totally a different team. The first 90 minutes, I won't blame Poch for. I won't blame Poch for the misses. That's on the players. So 90 minutes, there's nothing for me to blame Poch for. But extra time to come out with bitch mentality. I mean, Jesus Christ. I know you don't throw the players under the bus, but in fact, you actually did. But you tried to blame the players. It doesn't accept any ownership whatsoever. You know, I would have fired him tonight by launching him off the Wembley roof.
But he would have been fired months ago if we were in charge.
Oh, he would have gone.
That's the problem. He's staying there the whole season unless it gets like ugly.
I just, and now it's like,
it already is ugly. So it's
like we could go and run in the FA Cup. I seriously don't care at this point. I don't care about the FA Cup right now.
Even though it's Leeds.
And now it's like, my mind's made up about Poch. It's now solidified in vibranium, adamantium, whatever it is. It's now done. You can't break it. Now I'm not even looking at directors now. I'm looking straight at the owners and going, make the change now. Don't even bother an interim. Just
anyone's better.
He is terrible. I mean, I don't know. I talk about he's worse than Tuchel. This guy
I know how critical you are. Well, still are and was of Tuchel. Before you continue, though, sir, hey, you lot run up the likes. There's over 165 people in here. Like check 1212. Like check 1212. Hit that like button if you haven't. Share across all the socials. Follow at That's Me Flawless at Sarcasm City TV across all socials and subscribe. It is road to 10K. Hit the notification bell. And members, I will start your question, people. So this is the Q&A. If you see me going to the same names, I'm not ignoring anybody. It's simply because that is one of the perks. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well. AJB, I just started your question. So members and super chats, those questions take priority and will get answered, even if it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or maybe even longer, because we're going to introduce the next guest, my G in the building, who was there, unfortunately. Carefree Lewis G. Yes, family. What we saying?
So I bought a Carabao Cup replica medal, and it was actually from last season. So do you want it?
Oh yeah. Cool. I'll take that. Yeah. Run me that.
Yeah. It's free of charge. You can have it because
Run me that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. No worries. Also, it is 23.49. Why is he still employed? Why is he still here?
I don't know.
I'm doing the same thing I'm doing against Wolves, where I'm actively checking my phone every 20 minutes in the hope that this ownership have got a clue and they've sacked him.
Do you know what's scarier? Lewis? There's not even any rumors.
Like Twitter stuff.
Bro, when that statement drops tomorrow saying the board still have faith in Poch, I'm gonna feel like punching the first person next to me.
Jez, make sure you're there next to Lewis, please.
What are you talking about?
I'm just trying.
He's magic.
I'm just trying to eat my popcorn and listen.
He's so mad.
Choke. Not to death, but just choke. That's all. Not to death.
Yeah. I hope not to death, but to near death.
Choke.
And he survive.
No.
Watch out.
That's it.
No, he's dead. Jesus.
There's not much more to say because we've made up our minds about Poch now. It's now the owners. I'm not gonna. My energy for Poch is done. Okay, it's done. I've made up my mind about him. For us, you're like that with Ten Hag probably. There's no point even looking at Ten Hag now. He's done. He's a dead man walking as far.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dead man walking. Finished. There's no point. Now anything negative he does is not a surprise to me. It's just the normal now. Anything positive now will be an aberration. Anything like that, okay? It'd be that. And now it's not even directors now because I want them gone. It's now the owners. It's not even Todd B now, from what I'm hearing. It's Egg Barley more than Todd B. But Todd B's the face of it. It's now Egg Barley now. Clearly he's got the more control over it. So this is worse. This is the worst. Someone put in the chat, Chelsea fans don't give managers a chance. And I'm thinking, if a manager arrived at your club and performed like this, would you give them a chance? This is the only country where we have. You've got to give manager a chance. If this guy was in Italy, Germany, Spain, France, be gone. He would have already been gone.
You know the hell part is. The hell part is about that stuff. Like Chelsea, obviously Edin Chelsea, obviously Dortmund manager.
Terrible manager.
Everybody knows he's actually homegrown Dortmund fan and all that. Every Dortmund fan that I know wants him out. They don't get it. Nobody knows he's a native or he's a Dortmund fan and all that. Over here, if Pochettino grew up as a Chelsea fan, bro, this guy is definitely staying to the end of the season.
Oh no, you already know what it'd be like. You've seen Lampard here twice. It'll just be that.
100%.
My club's had Ollie.
Right now, I'm too busy trying to see if anyone's
but
made
even Tuchel's still there, but even Bayern have got a plan. Tuchel's going, so they know Tuchel's going. Even if you're to say,
no, but Andrew, the problem is with the Tuchel thing is it's a major cock tease. Like, hear me out, all right?
Hey yo,
Jesus Christ!
Hey yo, are you sipping Malibu again? Is it Malibu, Steve? Which Steve?
I got work in 2 hours. I would never.
This is just regular Strasbourg, Steve. All right. Just making sure.
Yes. No, it's a major cock tease because it's like saying, oh.
Said it twice.
Oh, this guy, you gonna say it again as well. Look at him finish.
Because it's like,
oh.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
I
It's a
can't believe
tease.
we have a
It's a
manager who
tease.
went into a cup final against under 21s. Half of these men probably have GCSE exams in the morning, and he wanted to defend to penalties against them.
That's
This
crazy.
is where my fucking club is at.
Lemland just.
Sorry.
This is where my club is at. We are defending for penalties against all inexperienced players. Everybody's Pochettino argument died today. It died. And you know, if you're still back Poch, I hope you go with him. Go with him. And take your Spursy mentality out of this club because it's infecting us. The man did his protect the point tactics. With 30 minutes left in a cup final against an injury-prone, inexperienced Liverpool team that played 4 days ago. I had to take Chilwell off because he's tired. Why are my players tired when they play 1 game a week, you prick? Why is that? What the? And then he brings on Chalobah again to put Gusto at left back.
Yeah.
So like now we've got barely any overlaps. Because Gusto ain't comfortable on that side. Chalobah's barely comfortable on the right. What? Oh, no, but it's okay. We made a string of chances between the 75th and the 90th minute. That's all I'm going to hear about tomorrow. That's all I'm going to hear about.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should have scored those 1, 2, 3 chances. Because all we ever do is make those 1, 2, 3 chances. How about we make it throughout the fucking 90 minutes?
That's
and I'm
fair.
not saying there's anything
that's
wrong with players being tired. I'm saying, why are my players tired with 1 game a week? Why are they tired?
Do you remember that rumour about at Spurs when they said Jez probably knows this, and his training, he used to do training, like real hardcore training the day before a game.
Game, yeah. And he
Do you
does
remember
double sessions as well.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking. I think he does that.
Stupid manager.
I think he does that.
That's his own. That's his basis on whole. What's it called? I mean, it wouldn't be surprising because we had this discussion not too long ago. He still has the same, maybe also
Same-
1, 2
same
people.
people.
He has the same people with him, so it's not surprising if it's still the same.
Go on, carry on, Lewis.
It's a joke.
Yeah, like this guy had Liverpool literally waving the red flag, not a white flag, and then we waved it right back. Waved it right back at them. It's like, no, we want to go to penalties too. Don't worry, we want to go to.
Because he's a beta male. Because he's a beta male.
They waved the right flag, and Poch went, "Oh, you've got one as well." I've got one.
He also said this, hey, Warrior J, if you've got more of his quotes, let us know. He says, I don't know, this is Poch. I don't know how you can describe the situation, but for sure, I feel proud. They made a big effort. We are a young team and nothing compared to Liverpool.
That's something you expect to see out of a championship team making a final.
Do you know the translation for that, Flawless?
Go on.
The boys gave their all.
Yeah.
That's the translation.
That's crazy. When you start accepting, this is from Mourinho, when you start accepting defeats just because your team played well and just because your players gave their best, a performance for people to be proud of, I think when you get used to it, that's when the big clubs stop being big clubs. I hear it.
And here we are. And by the way, also in Maldini, I get it, but there was 7 minutes left. There's 7 minutes left. Like if we had about another 20 or 30, I might hear it. There was 7.
You know the funny part.
You
know the funny part about these quotes is that I don't remember him saying all these quotes at Tottenham, even when he was getting further into competitions. Like the guy, I said it before, like the guy really changed as a manager. I think at this point he's just saying stuff to get any sort of like. I don't know if he's realizing he put more pressure on him with these quotes, but I think at this point he's just trying as much as he can to get pressure off him, even if it means the players have to take it.
Well, he's doing the opposite.
I know. I'm saying
the pressure now is even ratcheted up even more.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I literally said though. I think he thinks that with those quotes he can. And to be fair, some people do look at it from the perspective of only, the players should have done better. Because I did see the debate. I don't know where, but I don't know if it was on Lewis' channel with Jimmy and Alex and Scott. But obviously they were debating about self-pride, about the players. And I kind of heard what Alex and Scott was trying to say in terms of the players there. Even if the manager's a cock, you don't rate him, all this and stuff, cool. But there should be at least a minimum level of self-respect, pride going into these matches, regardless of how bad the manager is. And I feel like a little bit of that. But then again, I don't really. Again, it's like I'm trying to going with more of a balanced opinion rather than come from an unbiased opinion. But I just feel like, obviously, I play a lot more on the manager because I've been going through around seeing what people have been saying, and I big up Usam, and then I keep saying it, man. Like at the end of the day, what represents on the pitch comes all from the manager from the end of the day, and I feel like that is also what Chelsea lost the game. Like, and again, we all knew how Chelsea got to the final. But I'm not going to act like Chelsea didn't deserve to be in the final. But we saw some of these games how Chelsea pulled themselves to get into this final. So I thought, you know what, maybe Chelsea can do it again, but a better manager with a better mind and players that you can see trying to represent something on the pitch pulled through at the end. So it's like, yeah, man.
I feel like the players like having a different mindset. I really feel like this generation of players is not like that anymore.
Probably not.
I think it's like
probably not.
Like Liverpool, like old Van Dijk and stuff like that. I think he's one of the old school, what would be perceived as an old school
Simeone would definitely
just general people that would
not English teams. English teams ain't rough and rugged anymore.
No, but I just think
outside of UK, yeah.
Yeah, but I just think when I said before that these players are playing for him, he hasn't fallen out. He hasn't lost the dressing room.
No.
Yeah,
they're carrying out his instructions to a T. He asked them to do that. He asked them to get us the penalties, sit back, be compact. Don't need to. You're tired. Blah blah blah. You don't need to rush up. Don't do that. Stay in positions. Blah blah blah. And they did that. That's why every extra time when everyone goes, "Oh, your midfield got dominated by Liverpool youngsters," that was designed by the manager. That happened.
Yeah.
It was designed by the manager to happen, and it was working because Petrovic during that whole entire game had one world-class save to make, and that was deep into extra time. And they're only getting joy with the set pieces, and that's a problem as well. Why does he insist on putting Chilwell on every leading club's best header of the ball? He marked Haaland last week. He's marking Van Dijk this week, and everyone's going like the Van Dijk goal when he came across. Who was supposed to be actually originally marking him?
It was. You talk about the actual goal itself? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'd have to watch it back.
Because he was running off somebody.
Because Disasi looked like he was running after him, but I don't believe Disasi was earmarked to mark him.
No, because when you go look at after the goal, when the goal went in, then the Liverpool players ran to the corner flag. You can see Disasi going to the floor, pissed as hell. So he was angry. He was angry at somebody.
But someone's not marked him and gone with the run. Disasi only noticed late because he was marking someone else.
Yeah,
but it's the whole thing again. You're not. This whole thing, the way he sets us up for set pieces is just appalling.
Yeah.
Why are you've got two of the shortest players marking two big players? Look in the first half. You had Chilwell and someone else marking Konate and Van Dijk at the back post. Madness. He plays man marking and the other sort of defending in corners all the time. He never sticks to one thing. It's just, and that's when you say you're not an elite coach, because if you keep making the same mistakes, you're not an elite coach. Do you know what I mean? If you look at Ten Hag and the mistakes he makes, keeps repeating them, you're not an elite coach. Same with Poch, you're not an elite coach. Tuchel, you're not an elite coach. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but it's because the players are young. Well, the players were young last week at City. You didn't say anything. Do you know what I mean? So they were young at City.
That's mad, man.
It's mad.
You know the other thing about Poch,
it shouldn't be the top point. It shouldn't be the top in the final.
You know the other thing about Poch and Chelsea this year too, and Poch overall, this guy don't beat big teams. He can draw, narrow loss. He don't beat any big teams or good teams, really. Like, great, you drew with City back to back. Didn't beat them, and you had chances to win those games. Arsenal came back and all that. Liverpool draw, and then you get spanked. It's like Poch, and he didn't in France. He sometimes wouldn't beat the decent teams. He would draw with them or lose.
And just quickly to Sleeping Dragon, who says, this is a Chelsea therapy session, Flawless. Now he's taking questions from the chat. And obviously,
I tried to ask the questions,
so
man.
chat, it said you,
about
as,
Newcastle.
like I said, members in particular. I don't want to say, oh, I've asked question. Members, super chats take priority. Let me just clarify that. AJB says, question for the Chelsea gents. Are you worried about Leeds in the FA Cup after that? And yeah, Sam, I've sent you the link as well. You
I couldn't.
120 minutes with this Liverpool team, and we still lost. So now the players are going to be demoralised. Leeds are probably going to be up for it. They're unbeaten in their last 9.
I really couldn't. Do you know what?
Pochettino in charge. So
I couldn't care less about this game. I couldn't give a stuff.
I'll be right. I just want us to win so we can move the Arsenal game. That's a 7-0 waiting to happen.
So that's where you're at with it, sir, in regard to you're
Yeah,
just done with the manager and the team and everything that's going on. Yeah, I get you.
I'm tapping out. Listen, I'm done. I'm tapped out. I'm done.
I think I've got one more game left in me. If we lose Leeds,
Well done,
that'll be
Pochettino.
me out.
You took me out quicker than Potter did. Well done, Pochettino.
That's crazy.
Managed that.
Record breaking. What a
Record
manager.
breaker, yeah. Record breaker.
Nah, I hear you.
Just
I'm there
move
with
the
my
Arsenal
team, so I
games
get that.
today. That's all I need, and then after that, I could just go. Oh, I'm out.
The only positive I could say though is you guys get the Jordan deal from what it looks like. Apparently.
Oh, nice. So we can look shit with style. Let's go.
Wait, bro, like
Surely Poch gets sacked though at some point soon.
No,
Yeah,
God
I mean,
knows.
I mean, if they're
How long, bro?
I mean,
Logic dictates, but the way they're moving, it's really weird.
See, like I said, I think. I mean, we all know it's the Carabao Cup final that even kept them this long. I feel like if there's someone go out to Leeds at that point, I think at any time he can get sacked in the season, in my opinion.
He should have been. I can legitimately make a claim. He should have been
United.
Yeah, he should have been sacked at least 7 times this season already.
No one trying to say.
United, Wolves, Everton, Forest, Liverpool, Wolves, and now this.
Middlesbrough.
Oh yeah, and Middlesbrough.
Like the first, even though it's also first leg, still you can still suck him because of shit. Middlesbrough,
Man United,
and it's like the one thing I don't get this year. Like one thing I do say,
I can't believe I deleted all my Poch slander when he joined. I
hold. You and Fatou, like I didn't remember the slander, but that's the crazy part for me though, because like I get the idea of about players miss chances in games and you can't blame the manager for that, but like shit, that happens to every football club. It doesn't mean the manager's not fault.
Yeah.
It's just a little copium. Oh, if we only scored this little bit of chance that we made in the first 15, 20 minutes, maybe we would have won the game. How about you actually look good for a 90-minute game? How about that?
Why did we start?
Yeah, Hassan, I just changed it. Go on.
Why did we start slow in both the halves in normal time? You know what I mean?
Bro, the first 10, 15 minutes we looked on the back foot. We were just giving away fouls left, right, and centre. Barely string 2 or 3 passes together. The only time we looked good was when Liverpool looked gassed towards the end of the game, and then they brought on their NPCs, and we struggled with that. Never even heard of half these, man. I saw fucking Hugh Wizzy come off the bench for them. What's his name? Fucking
Hugh Wizzy.
Or something.
I don't.
I just seen Tom Little's cousins and that out there, man. Shout out Tom Little. You know what I'm saying?
James McDonald. What the fuck is a McDonald?
I thought that was an old McDonald's sponsor or some shit. Like,
Jaden Dans, that's the Hugh Wizzy brother. That's it.
I'm surprised we didn't bring our own NPC in his new project in Albie Gilchrist.
Yeah, bring Billy G on.
Oh shit, yeah, Adam Gilchrist didn't get no minutes. Damn.
The Gil.
Gil, man. Adam G.
By the way, in terms of deleting slander tweets, I still have up on my Twitter Anthony Gordon is a nobody. So I mean, at least I have humility.
I'm in. Big up for the super chat. Hey, you lot continue to get your questions in as well. He says, Flawless, would you take Poch next season after Ten Hag? Why? Yeah, I was like, why would I do that?
That would actually be a way for Flawless to downgrade. Which
yes,
I can
that's very tough to do.
I would put high odds on that Flawless, even though he does Man United watch-alongs, would seriously consider not doing the Man United watch-alongs next season.
Oh, facts.
What What does he get?
I ain't gonna lie. If that happened, I'd just shout Savage and be like, "You just want to do these watch-alongs with me and just talk about everything else but the game." 100%. That's what I do. I'd be like, "Help me out." That's exactly what I do. 100%. I'd just shout. Yeah, I'd tell her. I'd be like, "Let's do it."
What if you played
same? Yeah. I got you. 1 second. Same. Exact same. Same.
So this is what Poch wanted to defend against.
Damn.
A front three of Dan's, Elliot, and Diaz, you know, with Clark, McDonald, and Endo. That is pro clubs.
Flawless. Remember, this reminds me of I think this was the Preface Club meme. It says, "Who are these niggas?" I'll say,
what you're saying right now.
Warrior J, write him again, please. Write him again, Warrior J.
What you're seeing right now is a Liverpool lineup of when, in pre-season, when the main players are on tour in the US, and you see over here Liverpool XI versus Darlington or something like that on the same day. And you go, how are they playing on the same day? It's because they've left all the youngsters at home and the players that aren't good enough they want to sell to play in the same time. They're not going to play in Las Vegas against AC Milan. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that. So this is the team that you see. This isn't even a League Cup team. You know that, right? It's not even a League Cup team.
That's a Cup team.
It's not.
That's a team that's when like they're up in the League Cup 3-4-0, and then these are the man who get like the last 10 minutes. This ain't even the here nigga damn minutes. This is the here nigga damn team.
You
that's
know
what this is.
It's the Premier League 2 lineup, bro.
I hate him.
Flawless.
I actually hate him so much. I see it, I want to headbutt him.
Flawless. In the new EAFC update, I've never seen any one of these crackers on the EAFC update. Do you know what I mean? It's not even on there. Not even on there in the update. You know, when you refresh the squads.
Van Dijk and Gomez, none of them have their actual faces on FIFA.
Yeah,
They
have the generic ones.
Yes.
Generic faces.
Elliot,
that is terrible, yo. It's a front three of Dan's, Elliot, and Diaz.
You know what's funny though? We do gotta give Liverpool credit because they keep doing this kind of stuff. They did it versus Luton. They did it today, and they're gonna continue to keep doing this. Even though they got hella injuries.
No.
They will keep on doing. This team would beat a lot of teams in the league. Let's be honest.
No, it wouldn't.
I think the league. Yes, it would.
Trash.
Yes, it would.
It would.
Yes,
they didn't do this.
Trash.
They didn't do this against Luton. They didn't do this against Luton.
Liverpool, or for me, we're always going to win the game 1-0. It's Klopp versus Poch. I could never, ever in my life, regardless of who's injured and who is fit for both teams, I would never, ever in my life, ever select Pochettino to beat Klopp in a final. I would never do it.
With all the Chelsea lot, you lot, well, he just disappeared. Never mind. This Sam guy was here and he disappeared again. I don't know where he's at, but Sam's on his way, people. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what it is. I was just about to introduce him and click him in. While we move.
Hey,
Warrior J, write the comments again. What's the I'm devastated about it. Absolutely.
Devastated.
Yeah, I always knew this was a 1-0.
Oh, here it is. He said this also. This is Poch. Big up Warrior J. Pochettino compares his situation at Chelsea to Jurgen Klopp's early years at Liverpool. I remember after 3 or 4 years, Liverpool lose the Champions League final. They lose the Europa League final, and then they believe in the project. And that's from @dad_KP.
Oh,
that's around the trend. Come on, bro.
That's amazing.
So let's also break this down. What's the style of play? What's the style of play of Pochettino?
I think he's now in the building. I think he is. Yes, Sam. What are you saying?
I love how Flawless just knows me about my laugh. Hi, guys.
Hey, Sam.
What are you telling me?
Big up, bro.
Big up, Steve. Big up, Jez. Big up, Flawless. Hold that, Lewis.
You guys, by the way.
Hold that, Surfer. Get me. You both can hold that respectfully. Big up to you guys.
Big up, man.
Flawless, is this like just a Pochettino bitching video? Is this what we're doing?
Oh, people ask questions? Nah, it's the Q&A. But people ask questions about Poch, so that's where we started. Like, it's on the chat. The chat run the show.
Don't tell me he's already getting defensive over it.
No, I'm not defensive. Lewis. I'm not defensive. At all. Big up to you guys, man.
Based on today.
Big up the community. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. You get me? Subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. So, guys, check out Sarcasm City TV Gaming as well. The Twitch as well. So next time I can say it, like I can cuss it properly. The Twitch as well.
And
the
playback. Don't forget the Twitch
and the playback.
Yeah,
what's the playback? Flawless. Actually, don't know what the playback is. What's the playback?
NBA. That's where we do NBA.
The playback. Like make sure you guys go check out the playback as well. Let's go. Go. Anyway, guys, Tom Little won us the cup today. Pick up Tom.
Yeah, shout out Tom Little. Tom Little.
You know, Flawless. I hope today's game explains, why I say what I say about these overrated Chelsea players. You saw it today. You saw it. These players, bro. They
were poor today. They were poor today.
All I want is, what I said? I don't know if you read what I said in the GC for back again. But all I said was, Enzo, can you play better than like McConnell? Can Caicedo play better than Bobby Clark? I don't think that's much to ask for, to be honest with you. Like, I ain't asking you to beat like Ronaldinho, Today's game, it just proves these players, man. It's because they're signed based on potential, They're not signed based on what they are right now. This is the thing with these players, like. And Flawless, I know you watch the NBA. I know Surfer does as well. Sometimes, like, I don't know if you watch Inside the NBA. Shaq says sometimes, like, with these, like, finals that he had with the NBA finals and stuff, he just says, bro, just pull your socks up and play. Like, fuck all this tactics, fuck all this strategy crap. Today, honestly, I said it before the game, and Lewis knows, like, despite our disagreements, I always keep the same energy. Pre-game, I said, listen, fuck what Klopp says, fuck all this tactics crap. It's time to just put your, like, shoes on and play and try win this final. Simple as. And I feel like Chelsea players didn't do that today. Like, if I'm in Enzo's boots or Caicedo's boots, I'm saying I'm not letting this Bobby Clark kid beat me. Fuck what Poch says. Fuck everything he stands for. Yeah. I'm just putting my shoes on and I'm looking that kid straight in the eye. I'm tackling him. I'm shooting at goal. I'm attempting something. I think the players really let Chelsea down. They really did. And Gallagher, I have to say, Lewis, I apologize. The difference between me and you is I know when I'm wrong. Listen, I apologize for any Gallagher prop.
I saw that little stray.
Bro, that guy right there.
But here's the thing. I'll hear all the stuff you're saying about the players.
He's fucking shit.
If you can give us some vindication on some of the stuff that we've been saying about Poch.
What do you mean? Expand, elaborate. Are you talking about today specifically or generally?
They're trying to protect a draw to penalties in extra time.
That's crazy. That is crazy. The extra time is crazy.
How disjointed we look in the final third, or trying to play towards the final third.
I don't think you look disjointed in the final third because you created more dangerous chance than us, to be honest with you.
Only within a certain period within the last 20 minutes and like 2 chances in the first half.
Remember what I told you earlier on when I said I felt bad for Palmer? Because Palmer created like 3 of the Gallagher chances that he missed all of them.
Yeah.
That's why I felt bad for the guy, because I felt like, I don't know if you saw, like towards the end when Chelsea got a corner, he just smashed it at the billboard.
Here's the thing, I hear all the stuff that you're saying on the players, and like on the shows tomorrow, I'm going to talk about the players too, but like it's not going to be to take Poch out of the exemption for the mistakes that he made too. Both of them have to stand side by side.
Okay, let me tell you this. If you want to have like a general conversation about Pochettino, like as in the season overall and blah, 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 me and you disagree, but we've always had good debates. But when it comes to the final specifically, I think in finals, managers play minimal roles. I'll be real with you. I just said the same shit about my manager, bro. This, like, in a final, I'm sorry, like, Enzo should look Bobby Clark in the eye and dunk on his head top, regardless of what Poch says.
I agree. I'm not saying the stuff about Poch is to take away from the players, but I'm saying Poch is culpable too. Like, you gotta understand, the stuff that I'm saying about Poch for this game is not to take away from the players. The players were poor individually too. But in terms of Pochettino and his game plan of just hoof the ball up to Jackson and pray, the disjointedness of us playing the ball up to the final third, and the awful game management at extra time, he is to blame as well.
Extra time.
You've got to be able to say that too.
Okay, I agree with you in extra time. 90 minutes, no, but in the 30 minutes of extra time, I think there was poor management in there.
So what, you didn't think the tactics would just hoof the ball up to Jackson and hope?
I'd suck him.
No, I think, I actually, thank God we won, because I know this flawless guy was about to give us that fucking Luigi speech, so I just didn't want to hear it, to be honest with you. But I was honestly, I don't know, listen, Lewis, if you go to my watch along, I was already giving, I'm so proud of these kids, speech. I swear to God. I thought we were going to lose, bro. I thought we were going to lose. Thank God Gallagher exists, man. Thank God that guy exists. Alhamdulillah, Conor Gallagher, the Chelsea player. Lewis.
I hear all of that, but it's again, players.
I told you in the extra time, I blame Poch. I told you extra time, yes.
Be on this side with the manager.
That's what I do as well. I blame him for extra time.
In the extra time, I blame him, but not in the 90 minutes.
I blame those comments.
So you think he was completely blameless the first 90?
Yes, in the 90 minutes, you created more dangerous chances than us. You should have won the game.
Lewis,
but I hear it. But here's the thing: let's say Gallagher scores one of those chances, people are going to pretend like we actually played well.
No, Lewis, I think second half we did play, but we were better than them in the second half.
Well, we were better than we were in the first half.
No, but
we looked a little bit more comfortable in possession.
I think though.
It was a low bar.
I think though we had a. I don't know. I don't know if Sam agrees with this. It's not Petrovic is not coming out of this match as being one of the best players on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? They didn't pepper.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? And Kelleher.
You know who won man of the match? Kelleher.
Kelleher should be man of the match. He should be man of the match today. Yes. Not Van Dijk. Kelleher should be man of the match.
I can't talk down any of those players.
Palmer didn't miss a sitter. It was a good save from Kelleher. That's not a miss. That's not a sitter.
I don't know what sitter Palmer.
No. The problem I have with
Did you see the Enzo back heel attempt at goal? That was so pathetic.
I need to watch that one back.
The Palmer chance I have a problem with. He sides foot it in instead of smashing it. Just smash that fucker in the back of the net. Don't side foot it from 5 yards out.
That's what I'm saying.
Just smash that ball. Even if it clips off someone and goes in the other corner, doesn't matter. You smash that ball. In a cup final, you smash it. On the line, you smash it and take someone's jaw off with it if they're in their face as well. Just take it off. Just smash it. Not this now modern thing where everyone has to side foot it in and make it look cool on.
They want to tap it in the back of the net. It's not going to look nice always.
There's a lot.
You kick it and you boot it in. You boot it in like that. That's what you do. So I don't.
And I just want to say one thing just quickly. I don't want to disrespect Troops as well, because obviously the Back Again podcast is tomorrow and stuff. So obviously we have to keep that content, unbelievable for the people who watch that stream.
Nah, Troops can hold that. Say what you gotta say. Hey, Troops, you watching? Fuck.
No, Troops can definitely hold that. But I'll just say this about, what Lewis said. With what Surfer said. I thought in the second half, I actually heard what Surfer said on the terrace as well. I think in the second half, Chelsea were the better team. I don't think we were the better team across the whole game. Chelsea were definitely better in the second half, and they should have scored. And
to me, I don't think I'll finish.
Oh, Sam, do you remember that Nkunku chance? Right, Kelleher.
Bro. And last week what I said about Lewis and the substitutions. You see today, what did he do? He brought on 3 attackers: Mudryk, Madueke, and Nkunku. And guess what? All 3 were crap. It's just crap. This is the issue I have. Okay, let me just say this, and then I'll go on mute. Here's the thing, Lewis. Today's game specifically, forget about the season, forget where you are in the league, all of that. We can have the discussion later. Today's game specifically, in a fucking final, I agreed with what Alex said. He was like, listen, today, you have to perform. You have to play. Let's be real. Drogba didn't score the header because Di Matteo's tactics. It's just, in big games, bro, you have to step the fuck up. And the problem is with the Chelsea players today, none of them stepped up. Funnily enough, the only guy, as you said, who stepped up, okay, we disagree on this guy, but I think Palmer was okay compared to the rest of them. He was not as bad.
The game. Yeah, he grew.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
That's the right way to say it, Andrew. First half, he was poor, but
he was their biggest.
Yeah, I'm saying he wasn't bad, So you created chances to win the game, and these guys just didn't step up for you when you needed them. So today, in finals, it's not about tactics or any of that shit. It's about the players stepping up. We had kids coming off the bench stepping up. I saw Bobby Clark run with the ball.
We're disagreeing on what the bigger issue is, where in reality, we both have truths on this. That's what most arguments are. It's just whatever we think is the bigger problem. But in reality, the players didn't step up and the manager pussied out. That's it. Yeah. They're both correct. We're just going to argue over what the bigger problem is. But in reality, I can't even be bothered with that argument because they're all culpable.
I think you can easily boil it down into this. The 90 minutes, it's more on the players. right?
Yes.
Extra time, it's the Poch.
It's not about how you start. It's about how you finish.
His quotes are the most sackable.
Depends what you're talking about.
His quotes are the most sackable comments I've ever heard ever in modern football. They are so sackable. It's unbelievable. This guy. I mean, if Klopp came out and said them, if Klopp came out and said we're going to play for penalties, I would have accepted that because of his substitutions. I would have been fine with it because it's understandable. But 5 kids on. I didn't even think he wanted to win the game. He just brought them on to rotate the players. Do you know what I mean? I honestly believe that. I don't think he overall he was bothered. I thought Chelsea are going to score any minute, especially that second half. Chelsea are definitely going to score in that extra time. I think he's going. I'll bring on the kids, get them some experience because I might need them in the next week or so with rotating the squad. Definitely on Wednesday, the FA Cup. Most of them are going to play probably against Southampton. I'll bring them on, and then he saw.
Warrior J, right again. Sorry, sir. Warrior J, write the comment again. Go on,
he saw our tactics in that and went, "Hold on a minute, they're not even going for it. What's going on here? I might have a chance." Honestly, coward.
That's why, like, regardless of like, I hear all of it, but like, I'm still like, Poch just fucked it up, man, at the end, and that's why, like, regardless, it's not going to change my thoughts on him in general. But like, the players I can acknowledge, like, they were crap.
Would you agree they're more to blame just today?
No.
They're more to blame.
No, I'm not doing a more or less. I'm not.
Just saying.
You know what it is?
You want me to do that to vindicate your side a bit more, but
no. It doesn't vindicate. No, because if we're talking about the whole season, listen, we won't be vindicated till May. Either me or you are right. We'll see. But if we're talking about just today's game in a prism of today's game,
Sam,
I'm sorry, these players, bro. Sam, you know, Hamza says something. Hamza is a fraud. We know this, but Hamza sometimes he makes valid points. He says, "Bro, if you're coming up against kids, like respectfully, honestly, fuck what the manager says. Like, bro, run with the ball, do something, shoot from outside, like just attempt some shit. Like, that's why I'm keeping it consistent. I didn't criticize Palmer, you know, because I feel like he actually done some shit."
Sam, that tells me that he's not lost the dressing room and they're with him because they're carrying out his instructions.
Yeah,
that's what it shows me. Do you know what I mean? But what I'm saying to you is, I'll break it down. Like I said, I'll break this. This game's very easy to break down. First 90 minutes, it's all on the players. Extra time is Poch, and it's simple as that. It's as simple as that. People might disagree. That's fine, but that's what I'm coming from. Hey, yo, Poch.
You know, despite you guys wanting him out, I don't think he gets sacked, though.
I don't think he gets sacked either, but that's just...
I don't think he gets sacked.
You know.
I don't think you're going to get like a comunicado oficial tomorrow or anything.
If these directors had any dignity, which they don't, then they would, but they don't.
Exactly.
Get it.
I just, for me, guys, I'm not surprised what transpired today, ultimately. Chelsea fans should have their complaints 100%. But for me, pound for pound, player for player, I do think out of all the teams in maybe Europe, Klopp gets something out of every single player except Adrian, really. Every single one of them.
I came out that game.
Every single one of them. Every single player. Exactly, and that's obviously the big difference.
I'm seeing kids come on that I've never heard of, and that sees fucking Liverpool in better control than we are.
Right,
I'm like, what?
And that's why I would never ever pick Klopp to lose a final to Poch. That's why I said, Lewis. I said 4-1 Arsenal because I know what both teams. We're not about that life, and Arsenal right now are.
By the way, that
1-0 Liverpool. Because y'all aren't about that life. Poch isn't about that life. Klopp is.
That game for extra time was a typical Liverpool Chelsea game for extra time.
Yes.
You realise that, right? And I told him, me and Sam know this.
The 2 offside goals and everything.
That 4-1 is an aberration. All right, that 4-1 is an aberration at Anfield 2 weeks.
That's not usually what happens. It usually is a draw. I can't lie.
We predicted this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is literally a rerun. Near a rerun.
Let me ask you a question, Safar. Let me ask you a question. And Lewis as well, because you're both Chelsea fans. You probably know the ins and outs of your club more. I don't know if you saw the clip, but when Poch came up the stairs, he actually shook Igbali's hand and he aired Todd Bowley. Yeah. Do you think there's like some sort of like power dynamic going on there?
No, because apparently Bowley Apparently, Bowley stepped back anyway, so I'm not even like too shocked by it. But like,
No, but how come he didn't even shake his hand though?
I wouldn't shake his hand either.
I probably doesn't recognise him.
I mean, he does. Let's be real. I don't know why he didn't shake his hand though.
America.
TJ, go subscribe to TJ Warren TV.
Yeah, like, I don't know with that one, but whatever. Just,
Also, fuck Arsenal.
Get rid of him tonight.
DJ, I hope.
Lewis, I get what you're saying, but you know you're going to wake up tomorrow and he's going to be there. You know this.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going to be there.
If I say it enough times, it might happen.
You know what, Sam? You know what makes me? There's not even any rumours this evening about him going. You know what I mean? There's not even any rumours. You know what I mean? You normally get rumours about a manager going if he's under pressure.
Now, to be fair, on the Potter, it just came out of nowhere. That's what's giving me a bit of hope.
Don't worry, I'm ready for Lampard 3.0. I'm ready for Lampard 3.0 interim now. So
I got a question. People.
Hey, don't. Hey, to be fair, the best copium comes now. The best.
You shut up, Jez, man. We were finally got you speaking for 35 minutes. You shut up, man.
Hey, bro, I just let this. I just let
that in the corner.
I tried to be cultured. I just tried to be cultured.
Shut up, Jez, man.
Hey, no, but I'm just trying to say, you know what? Because this is the most I heard of people mentioning Spurs for all Spurs playing, yeah. And to be honest, I'm not even mad at it. You know what? I kind of love what Poch did this season. And Lewis, I remember all your Poch slander and then the Poch in and all that. And also, it's kind of nice.
You know, I cannot wait for Big Ange to be picked up by a bigger European club this summer.
Bro, and then it happens like
you bring in
Aston Villa.
You know what? The good thing is, the only good thing is then it kind of wakes up all the dumb people that think that Ange should get sacked, and then we get
then you sign the Dortmund manager. That's
you know what? To all those people that Ange, to all those people who are those people who are Ange, I want that low-key to happen because a part of me, I'm kind of like, I'm just that sick of an individual. So I don't know, like I said, man. I mean, shit, we got our own problems. My manager's getting me linked to Gallagher, and if that happens, you see that Father Ange there at the bottom, it's just gonna be blank for the meanwhile.
How does Jadon Dance have a trophy and Harry Kane doesn't? That's fucking messed up.
Harry Kane's a he's a loser. He's a bum.
Yeah.
He's a.
But like Jadon Dance has a trophy. Think about it.
Yes, he's a loser and a bum until he proves me otherwise. Shout out Harry Kane. You did the thing for my guys against Leipzig, but you need to do more.
Fraud. I was 2 minutes away from Bayern going 10 points behind Leverkusen this weekend. 10 points. I was that 2 minutes.
You go hold that, Andrew.
I told people about Tuchel. Surfer agreed, to be fair.
He's a terrible manager.
Terrible.
You know what? He has the greatest CV for a 7-game run in managerial history. Right? He does.
Yeah,
he does. It's the whole CV.
Tuchel is so overrated, man.
Yeah. That's what it is. Bobby Di Matteo hasn't even got a job since he won it.
Surfer, remember when people were putting him in like top 3 managers in the world conversation?
No, do you remember the Klopp Tuchel debate?
Yes, that was disgusting.
My God. Oh, what's he going to do? Remember, he found out he beat Pep 3 times in a row, and then he didn't win a single game against Pep afterwards. We didn't even play well against him. It's like
that's the perfect example of recent
purple patches in October to early December, and then March and April, and then we go from a double-digit lead in 3rd place to like only confirming it 2 games to go. I mean, fuck. This guy.
I got a question for everyone. So out of the bum teams in the building right now, Man United, Newcastle, and Chelsea, somehow we're all in the FA Cup.
Hey, Steve, finesse.
What?
Hey, he's spitting, Flawless. Don't be a hater. He's spitting.
Wait, Flawless, you put Man United bums earlier, though.
Hey, I can. You know what I'm saying? Because I can. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like if your like family members are bum, like I can say that like about him. You can't.
Fair enough.
That's right. I'm clowning Steve. Steve, it's me. Why you take me so serious? Carry on, man. This guy. It's me, man. You acting like you don't know me. Carry on, man.
I know. I just tried.
Sorry. Did I seem too serious? My bad. I'm always joking, man.
See why I told him to shut up, Flawless? You see why I told him to shut up about 5 minutes?
Go on, Steve.
Who's the most likely? Who's the most likely out of the 3 bum-ass teams in the FA Cup? Who's the most likely to get thrown out this week?
Us.
All 3 of them.
Because we're away from home.
We're facing 9-game unbeaten Leeds, man.
But at
And
least
then
you're
we
at
got
home.
Blackburn away.
Yeah.
We got the toughest opposition on paper.
Man United definitely, because it's Forest away as well.
Flawless. Chelsea Leeds is a derby.
Flawless, you don't have the toughest.
That's a 50-50 game, right?
Well, we don't have the
but it's at the bridge. If it was at Ellen Road, I hear you, but it's
you
the
don't
bridge.
have the toughest. You don't have the toughest opposition because we've got Poch in the dugout, so that's the opposition.
There you are.
You can say what you want to say on Poch.
You see how Flawless, they always want to do the balance thing. He doesn't say because we have Enzo in midfield. He says because we have Poch at the dugout. That's it. He doesn't talk about those bum players he has.
Hey, Stefan, if you want a manager.
We were talking about the game before. We already know where we stand with the season.
Yeah.
Noni Madueke couldn't even get past McConnell. I'm supposed to think he's top Chelsea level player.
He's awful. I think he's dreadful.
Hey,
I have not once come to defend Noni Madueke with
Did
my
you see that
life.
Mudryk guy today as well?
He is
Pathetic.
Yeah.
That's why I said the other day, man. Unless players here come to your football club and do something, I don't understand why you in the stands in the first place. I don't get it.
Mudryk is the only player in the Premier League that doesn't have his kit cleaned every week. You know that, right? He doesn't do it. He doesn't move enough to get any sweat in it. You know what I mean? It's still the same kit that he wore. It's the same kit he wore in the publicity. You know what I mean? That's
big up Somali Kuna, who says first time, big up Flawless and the panel. A salute. Hey, everybody, continue to run up the likes of the 200 people in here. I don't know how many likes we're on, but it's not enough. Like check 1212. Let's run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. It is roll to 10k here on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to Carefree Lewis G. Make sure you subscribe to This Is Football. Make sure you subscribe to Strasbourg Steve's channel as well, and continue to get your questions in, people. It doesn't have to be on the Chelsea Liverpool game. It could be something else. Members, you're a member of the channel. Make sure you get your questions in as a member because I will start them and I promise you I'll get to them. Same with super chats as well. Link for the membership is in the pinned comment as well. What are you saying,
Sam, did you see the photos of Endo in crutches?
Bro, at this point, I'm gonna play DM next game. It's just, bro. You know when it gets to the part where, bro.
Hey,
what I'm saying.
Hey, Hussam, remember when I told you Endo was a top quality professional at Stuttgart and a consistent player?
Talk about it.
Me and Jez
until Liverpool keep winning with all their injuries. Wait until then. All
I'm saying is, as a Stuttgart not native, I told people Endo's not that bro.
This guy, you live in Leicester.
I still was
listen. No one is gonna sit up here and convince me that he thought Endo was gonna be good. That's
I
just want to clarify. In Steve and Jez's defense, they were two of the people who were like, yes, they did say he think they do.
Okay, but Steve said he's a top professional. That means he's just like a professional player.
He shows up on time.
Like a Milner, basically.
Top professional means he does
offer the team.
Yeah, top professional means you do the basics. I wish the players at my fucking club did that.
For example, Mudryk is not a top professional.
Let me kill this right now.
Mudryk is not a top.
Bruno was the worst player on that pitch, Flawless. I can never. That guy. I don't know if you've seen the clip. That guy skied the shot and then acted like he was fouled.
I went off on this on Saeed's channel and I spoke on it. Bruno is playing no different now to how he played last season or the season before. It's just that all the quote unquote problems and all the toxic players, there's no one else to blame. Basically, there's no one there the complexion now of mine and Jez's complexion to blame anymore. Let's just call a spade a spade. That's what it is. There's no Pogba, there's no Martial, there's no Sancho. Ronaldo will throw in the mix because people see him as he divided opinion, but he's always going to be the topic of conversation at any club he's at. That's what it is. Now they're all gone, and Rashford's been awful, and people can't defend that anymore. So now all we're left with is Bruno. They're not going to blame Garnacho because he's a kid. We all know Anthony's terrible. Diallo don't get minutes. Forson's a kid. There's no one else to blame now. I
felt actually bad for Manu. Like, how the fuck you play? How do you outperform your captain? Like, it's just, bro, this Bruno guy. Bruno is like, his problem is even bigger than Man United. He fully ruined football. Flawless.
Yes,
he actually Bruno fully ruined football. Tell you why. Before Bruno existed, I'll tell you why. Before Bruno existed, people actually respected stats to an extent. Like, you could bring it up in a debate. I swear to you, just because of Bruno fucking Fernandes, you cannot use stats anymore. You just can't. Because somehow, even though he looks like absolute shit, you will see him in statistical categories, which makes no sense to me. Like
because with him, because he's just volume. He is law of averages. Same way if you get a man who struggles to get gyal. If you go out every night and you approach 50 gyal, eventually you're gonna get one. If you approach 50 gyal in the night, you are gonna get one every night, even if you have 0 game. Even if you're a dark like Ryan, you are gonna get gyal. That doesn't mean you're good at it.
I don't know about
But
that.
he's right.
Some people can
And
go.
you know how I know about that? I've been out with Ryan gets gyal. Crazy. But yeah, he does.
That's the thing.
I don't believe that,
Maybe I need to go out
I
with you
swear
more,
down.
Flawless. Maybe
I swear. Why would I back that?
It's probably older women, right, Flores? He gives off a mama's boy sort of thing. You know what I mean? So,
Unless I see a picture, I don't believe it. There is no way that guy gets
I'm
it.
telling you a lie. He does. I've been out with him. Obviously, I helped, but he's trust me.
Here's the thing.
I love the fact we're calling Bruno Ryan, basically.
No, but here's the thing with Sam's right about stats. Right? We saw it last week. Your Rasmus Højlund's second goal, the chest in, they gave Garnacho the assist for that. That was a shot.
Yes.
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 Garnacho probably still.
Bro, he ruined the whole sport, man.
It's like the main. It's like the forcing getting the assist for the main goal at Wolves. Yeah,
there's legitimate debates online. There's legitimate debates online on Saeed's channel. KDB versus Bruno. There's legitimate people.
Oh my
trying
goodness.
to put them
Those people
in the same table. They're not even in the same restaurant.
But see,
I'm not going to say any names. Big up Marcel. But anyway, I'm not going to name names, Marcel. Anyway, so I just want to say, like, if I say right now Mo Salah is the best player in the Premier League because he has 28 GA, Bruno is the reason why that 28 GA doesn't mean anything. Like, I
don't
swear.
look at it the same. We don't look at it the
Yeah,
same.
people just don't look at it, even though, like, it has merit. Because, like, affecting the game in the final third fucking matters. But he's made it pointless. Like, it's just, I can't even talk about GA anymore. Like, I feel like I'm disrespecting the sport. Like,
this reminds me when the Arsenal fans last week was trying to compare Saka to Bale, man.
Ronaldo.
Hey, wait, where is it? Let me get to this one. I'm in big up for this super chat as well. Says Anthony and Rashford would be an upgrade for Chelsea. Nah, they don't start for those two. They don't. No.
It's the same level of mid there.
I'd have some shame flaws.
So Palmer starts wide right for them.
No, I'm talking about Rashford. Rashford definitely makes Chelsea better.
No. Would he be an upgrade? Is he a better striker than Jackson?
Yes.
No.
Is he?
No.
Oh my God! Come on, man.
I'm asking a question. Is he a better? I think he's an absolutely awful striker, and I don't think he's a better winger than Sterling.
Useless striker, Dwight Gale.
Yes, I think he's.
We continue to overrate Chelsea players.
No. It's not a question of overrating. No. I think most strikers in the Premier League are a better. Hear what I'm saying? Striker than Rashford. I think he's a woeful striker.
Rashford starts on the left for Chelsea.
He doesn't start ahead of season. To me, he's not
Not
better than Sterling.
Not over Sterling.
He's not better than Sterling.
Wow, we're doing Sterling prop.
I think we're doing
How is it prop when I'm telling you I don't rate Rashford?
I think we're doing the spider.
No. Sterling, listen. I think he's better than. I think he definitely starts for Chelsea. Rashford.
This is like
Anthony. We agree, but Rashford starts.
This is like going from
last season.
You know what that is? That is like going from Sexy Red to Ice Spice. It ain't like Sexy Red to Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like you need a proper upgrade. A proper upgrade. You know what I'm saying?
TJ, I see your question as well. I'm gonna get to it, but yeah, I think Sterling is a better winger than Rashford. Question for the panel: if Klopp wins the league with all the injuries that he's contending with, will it go down as one of the best managerial performances of all time?
Yes.
Because of these circumstances and who he's playing against? Absolutely, yes.
And the
right now.
Thank you, Flawless. Thank you, Flawless.
I'm always fair, man. You know what I'm saying?
He's goated if these players. He's even more goated if some of these players play against Man City and win, let alone win the league.
Wait, who's
imagine Jadon dance like dagger against Man City? That would be fucking hilarious.
That might actually vindicate Poch a little bit.
Like, don't get mistaken. When we're talking about the highest of the highs, or whether it's in this case managers, I'm super critical. So then I will be super. I'll give you your plaudits. If you're.
By the way, I think Klopp will sacrifice one of the other trophies for the league.
I don't think so.
I agree. I agree.
I don't think so.
I think he will. I think you're going to see right
No,
now.
but Steve, we're in a position where we have to. We have to at this point.
I don't
Try to
think you have
sacrifice
to.
this one.
I don't think you have to.
This Wednesday against Southampton, that even the players that started the Liverpool game, most of them won't start against Southampton.
Yes, and they'll still win that 3-0.
That's fine. But what I'm saying
There you are.
he will look too.
Yeah, they are fourth in the
What I'm saying is,
championship.
now
The difference between Chelsea and Leeds and Liverpool and Southampton are galaxies. I'm sorry.
Oh
Yeah, because Leeds are actually good this season, to be fair.
Yes, Southampton are good, but being good in the championship versus Liverpool or a high-performing Liverpool, Chelsea.
Steve, Steve, he's got one trophy now, so that's tick, right? That's done. Okay, he's top of the table in the league. Even now, the Europa League will probably become less of because you only really go in the Europa League to get into the Champions League. He's already going to be in. the Champions
European silverware.
So he's got.
Yeah, but Surfer, this is the thing. Like, you see why when I say Klopp is pound for pound the best, people get mad at me. They just want to lump the Pep trophies and just shove it in your face, like, oh, he is a triple. But like Pep Guardiola in his whole career has never had this problem. Never. Like, he's never had a struggle. Like, what is He has. Listen, when Pep lost the league at City, they tried to tell us because Laporte was injured. That's literally the fucking reason. So let's not do that. I still remember these conversations when we won the league in 1920. They were talking about Laporte being injured. That's the reason why.
Yeah.
So like,
I don't know
why we cannot sit up here and claim that we have the same squad strength. Like, starting 11's fair, but like if 5-6 of them are out, and I've got to bring on Jadon Dance, Bobby Clark, and like Tom Little's cousin, it's just not the same as like bringing on, the options that City have as well.
Sure.
Sam, this is where like I'll go back a bit with you by the managers important in the final. If we had Klopp for those last 30 minutes, we would have won that game today. I'm telling you right now, because he would have G'd those guys up and gone, just continue what you did in the second half. Fuck
he's
penalties.
A way better manager.
Fuck penalties. Let's go step on the nets.
Go for the kill.
They're gassed out. They're bringing on kids because they don't want to win. I mean, they're not bothered about this. Just bring them on and crunch them like that. So Klopp is one of those. That's why I say coaching. Klopp is the ultimate hybrid.
Ryan, no, it's not. It's not. No,
it's
Ben. It's
Musa.
Nice, Dave. Big Dave.
Yeah, Ben Richards.
Masua. It's Masua.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like that's what I'm saying. Klopp is the
Ryan,
ultimate.
can you not embarrass me with a super chat tomorrow, please? Fucking $4.99 to embarrass Hussam. I know your games are there.
Before you carry on, Surfer, just want to say big up to Ahmed who says big up Flawless Love from Minnesota, USA. Hey, big up to you. Big up to anyone wherever you live watching from in the world. Salute. Everyone actually in the chat, drop where you're watching from. Go on, Surfer, carry on.
Big up the T-Wolves doing really well as well.
Because Pep is the ultimate checkbook manager. He just is, right? I don't care what anyone says. He just is. Klopp for me is the ultimate.
Because everybody makes free.
Klopp is the ultimate hybrid of man management and coaching. He's the ultimate hybrid. He's the final boss. It's what all these new Richo, De Zerbi, Almiron, Xavi Alonso are trying to be. That's the model you go for. You go for how Klopp does it. That's why he's the best. That's why he was so important today with those kids. I would imagine he told those kids they're on the bench 4 days ago and they were shitting themselves. They were shitting themselves, going, "Oh my god!" And he's managed to build up so much confidence in them that they looked like they'd been playing for a few years, and that's what great management and coaching can do, and that's why I say all for.
If you give Klopp an orange, he will squeeze the fuck out of that orange. Basically,
he would.
He will get every drop possible of performance.
That's why I don't think
Flores will get this. The Flores will get this. Flores, you know when you get a ketchup bottle. And it's right at the end, you can't get the end bit. Klopp would still get that end bit out and empty the ketchup bottle.
That's what Klopp would do, I don't like ketchup, but
I give it to Poch, you wouldn't be able to get the fucking lid open.
Fine, barbecue sauce.
I ain't saying all that. Hey, I could get a ketchup sponsor. What's wrong with you? Yo, relax, Steve, man. You trying to mess up?
Yeah, relax, Steve.
Could be Heinz could be watching this guy, man. Shout out Heinz. Like, you lot see
there you are.
Trying
to get that high sponsorship. There you are.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, you lot see the contact email in on the channel, people. Contact sarcasmcitytv@gmail.com. Big up to Tam Busy. Yeah, man. All brands. Hey, fuel.
Pornhub, Heinz.
All right.
Walmart,
yo,
Nike.
hey, yo.
This guy thinks he's hilarious
Oreos.
as well. That's the funniest shit. Look at him, yo. Look at this Steve guy.
I love the fact Steve makes a joke then laughs at his own joke, bro. Like you guys. Icon Steve, man. Steve is iconic, honestly.
Steve's great, yo. That's why Steve's here.
Steve is fucking iconic, man. I don't care what anyone
Is that what you just said with the first one?
Yeah.
Say that again. Yeah, I heard what he said. That's why I'm
That's
laughing. I heard.
I was saying,
Before I get to
just
this,
saying.
Tom Izzy, big up to Casually for the raid as well. Big up to
Big up.
Marshall every single time, man. Big up. Hey, Marshall, if you want the link, let me know,
Yeah,
man.
Marshall, man.
Tom
Let
Izzy.
it out, man.
Nah, Marshall can go fuck himself, but big up Casual FC.
What
Just because you don't like,
There you are.
Saying that,
There you are.
He didn't like his
This guy invites me on the channel for the first time, starts posting pictures of me bald. What a fraud. Give me a proper intro before I slap the shit out of you, Marshall. Next time. Please.
Big up to Tom.
They didn't tell you about me.
Hey,
They should told you about me.
Men touch another man.
Hey.
Yo.
Yo. Look how funny he thinks he is. Big up Flawless panel in the chat. Salam Aki Hassam. Are you celebrating
Salam.
with that? Is that Roti what? How'd you say that
Roti
last one?
Chanai.
Is it Chennai? All right, cool. From Taki to Endo, Samurai Heritage goes on. Respect as always. Hey, big up to you, Tom Izzy, for the super chat.
Hey,
Hey, big up Tarmiz.
Minamino scored a banging goal today as well for Monaco against Lens. Really, really good game. Shout out Minamino. Always a good player, man.
Tarmizi, saya mahu nasi goreng daging tanah pedas. I cannot find roti here, my brother, unfortunately.
Got you, Marshall. 1 second.
I just spoke to him in Malay. See? Don't disrespect my legacy in these streets. I speak 4 languages. Hold that.
We don't disrespect your legacy. We disrespect you. It's 2 different things.
Well, I don't.
Appreciate that, Flawless. Appreciate that.
It's 2
You know,
different
guys, I
things.
want to call out Flawless. You know?
There we go. Go
Just
on.
want to say,
Join the queue, man.
Surfer has noticed this because Surfer has noticed this. You know, you see Surfer. I'm always there in Sarcasm City TV Gaming. I'm always in this chat. I'm always showing him love. Flawless, when the last time you were in my stream just saying like and subscribe? There you are.
Oh,
There you are.
I was
You
there
massive
last week.
fraud.
Last week,
Massive fraud. I was live at 9. You weren't live at 9. Your excuse is, we're live at the same time. We're not live at the same time.
No, I wasn't live at 9. You know what I was actually doing? Because you enjoy the gaming channel. So you know what I was doing? Trying to set up the capture card to enhance the viewing for the
So
game.
it took you 2 hours to set up
Oh,
something.
you said 9? No. I was live at 9:30 because I was on Saeed's channel at 9:30.
There you are. There you are.
Yeah.
You always wiggle your way out of shit, you fraud. You're such a fraud.
You said verbatim, yeah, you're a fan of the gaming channel, and I appreciate it because you're always showing support over there. I went to my family tree's house, got the capture card, brought it back. Shout out to Eli because he rang me and we was trying to figure out how to get it working. And I need to go get
also Flawless, by the way, who is that? You in the chat? The one that's like Mr. Sarcasm City TV.
Where? What is there?
No, not in this chat. I'm saying when you are in chats. Is
yes,
that you?
That's me. Flawless Take No Sarcasm City TV. Yes, I'm not. I don't think I'm not modded on your channel.
I thought that's someone pretending to be you.
Nah, it's me because people.
He's not even modded me on his channel, Flawless. You know, I've asked.
Because you don't use this channel's like.
I don't use this channel. No. I have my own personal account. I don't have I don't use the Sarcasm City TV.
Fairs.
I separated the two, and I've sent you.
You can't use his legal name, Jeff. That's what it is.
Yeah. That's what it is. I can use my legal name, Jeff.
My name Jeff.
That's GEOFF.
I'm still waiting for my
Surfer, why are you outside, brother?
I'm in my living room.
Outside is a great shout. Let me go bum my zoo. I haven't had one in hours.
What are you complaining about, Jez? Going. This is the complaints. You know what I'm saying? The complaints segment.
Okay, before Jez goes, Flawless, big up for having me. I'm gonna head out.
Get him out.
Big up. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing.
Subscribe to this.
Big up, apologies when I mute everyone on A-listers. Apologies in advance, but I need it for my mental state.
No. Listen, I'll be real with you. That stream right there, I'm the least of your worries. You have Igal and Hamza.
I won't know. Like, I'm muting everybody when it gets to the Chelsea section. I'll be so real, bro.
Damn.
Oh my God, that's how they want to hit mute first. Anyway, let's see you guys, man.
On a serious note, Sam, congrats.
See you guys.
I have a pulled hammy. I think I've got a lymph node in my armpit, and my head is gone. I'm finished.
But you'll be alright, fam. You tough.
Yeah, I mean, we'll live.
Yeah, facts. You
Sadly.
tough, man.
Sadly.
You tough. And that being said, make sure
let's do vibes. Let's
go.
do vibes the rest of the season. We do vibes.
The last time I did that, we got Lampard, bro. They don't work.
Wait, I do need to ask though. Would you guys be actually down to Lampard for a third time though?
Let me tell you right now.
Oh, the fact you have to think about that is crazy.
I want to hear Surfa's response to this. This is going to be good.
Let me tell you right now, Jez. I joked about it earlier, right? I honestly think if we get Lampard, I may use my life savings to hire like some type of bulldozing equipment, and I will go to Cobham and I will turn that place into the worst car park you've ever seen in your life. I give up. I tell you what, right now, if we get Lampard in for an interim, I'm giving up football.
Oh man!
Because look at the chat is going at me for a question that I'm generally asking because like
I seriously mean it.
That breaks my heart to hear that from you. It's a beautiful game.
I don't know what managers out there. Let's give it to Frankie till the end of the season.
No, because the thing is, there are managers out there, but I just
I tell a lie. I tell a lie. I am now represented by Leverkusen on this channel if we get that. Yeah, that's not done.
Man.
Yep.
I'll just go full time representing the bloodline. Fuck football.
Let's go.
The tribal chief.
The tribe.
And all that.
Always love
fingers
people
up
who like
the chat for the bloodline.
Fingers up, people. Fingers up.
I just want to say, I always love people who understand this channel, and this is so big up to you, Vin. He says, new sub flawless, big up, but my allegiance to Liverpool is so you can hold that. This is the type of banter that I like. You know what I'm saying? You see how he's like, yeah, new sub, big up, etc., etc. And then he got to the shits. He just didn't come on here just running his gums. He's like, all right, let me introduce myself, say big up, and then get to it. So, Vin, big up to you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. That being said, the show just about to get better people. Obviously, Lewis just mentioned Royal Rumble. mentioned Bloodline, and this channel, in particular, the Q&A is like a Royal Rumble because you don't know whose music's gonna hit and who's gonna come running down the ramp. So you're welcome to the show. Casually FC in the building. One of the guys who's up next in this YouTube space, Marshall is here. Yes, Marshall. What are you saying?
Big up, bro.
I'm not running down no ramp, man.
Here.
All right, maybe you're walking.
I'm not even walking. At this point, I'm dragging. I'm just like, oh, fuck this season, bro. Oh, my God.
Hey, Marshall, America. Let's go.
Oh, my God. No, I can't. Nothing. I can't do anything right now.
Marshall, where you at in the States? Where you at in the States, man? Just support that MLS team, bro.
The New Jersey Metro Stars. How about that? You know,
that's
you know.
Side note, have you got a basketball team, Marshall?
No basketball team for me.
No
Actually, it used to be the New Jersey Nets, but then they moved to Brooklyn. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, they moved. Okay, as I was just asking.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
floor's yours, man. Fought.
He said thoughts. This guy. Thoughts, man. Depression.
We
That's
all
what I'm
love
thinking
bodies.
right now.
We all love some bodies. Shout out the bodies.
First off, big ups to Hussam. He was on the stream 2 days ago. Listen, man, you got the best intro I could give anyone. All right, listen, this guy got a star intro. Like, come on, man, it was an amazing intro. So respect to Hussam, big up to him. But yeah, listen, I think this game encapsulates from top to bottom what is wrong with Chelsea, from the ownership, from the board, from the players on the pitch to the manager. And, you know, there's so many games where I looked at and I pointed the finger at Poch, solely on Poch, but this one is just like all around, got to point it at everyone. And I think beginning of the game, for the full 90, I would say, Poch had something going for him. And again, what's infuriating is when you look from the outside looking in, it looks really bad. From when you're on the inside looking out, you're looking at that performance and you're thinking, holy shit, Chelsea could have won. But then you go into extra time and they start playing for penalties. And then you have the comments that are out there, what Poch is saying, the comparisons to him and Liverpool. Like, bro, what are we doing? Bro? You're up against Liverpool's B team. I guarantee you, if Hussam was still here, he probably didn't even know the players that were getting subbed on. And you're telling me you're playing for penalties against these guys? Against these guys? What are you doing? What are you doing? And it's like, oh my God. Again, we miss chances. This is the argument where I would now understand people saying, oh, we need experience and stuff, all that. Like, this is where I understand that argument now. Because what happened today, their experienced player, Virgil van Dijk, stepped up, got a header. You know, where was that for us? We didn't have that today. And that's where I now look at the board. Like, listen, the players on their own merit, outside of Mudryk, because Mudryk, this guy's been shit all season, okay? I will call it like a spade a spade. This guy stinks. Absolutely stinks. But Caicedo, he's good. We've seen him play really good games. Enzo, there's no reason. Flawless. There's no reason. Oh my God, I'm getting
cool,
heated.
Let him go.
There is no reason why Enzo Caicedo cannot cook in a midfield battle where you had Gravenberch taken off on a stretcher and all you had left was Harvey Elliott, Endo, and McAllister.
Yeah.
Tell me why Enzo Caicedo. There might as well be one player at this point. Tell me why Enzo Fernandez can't cook. This guy won the World Cup. Why can't he cook? It's again like we go back, manager, player. There's good players here. Another manager maybe doesn't get you into Champions League. Maybe doesn't, get you in the round of 16 and all this and that. But like this team, you take the manager out of it. This team should be good enough for top 6, top 8.
I get that.
It's just I can't wrap my head around it. I want to say Poch, you got, but no, it's more than just Poch at this point. It's the inexperience on the pitch and just players making stupid mistakes. It's on Poch maybe not getting the lineup right in the beginning. Sterling didn't do jack shit. Maybe it would have been different if you had Nkunku in there, which again, people are telling me, oh, but why are you going to risk Nkunku? Bro, it's a final. Why wouldn't you risk Nkunku? Yep. He's supposed to be your best player. It's the final of a Carabao Cup. Bro, risk it. Like, And then you have the board who now in hindsight, like, yes, you got good young talent, but God damn it, I wish if we had a Jorginho on the bench, which I wish we never got rid of Jorginho, I am hooking off Enzo around the 60th minute or even earlier than that and saying, Jorginho, go on there because Enzo is playing like trash. So it goes into all of that, just not having the right recruitment as well. And then the owner's not pulling the trigger. Get me another manager. People are going to say, and listen, I've been guilty of this with you, Flawless. I told you, yo, why sack the manager? Why sack Erik ten Hag? What is another manager going to get you and all this and that? But my argument was always that I seen the light. But at least Erik ten Hag is getting you results. Not the best football, but at the end of the day, like the results are there. You guys are on the table where you are on the table for a reason. You're getting results. You might not like the football, but the results are there. Listen, I'd rather be at that point right now with Chelsea where I don't like the football. This is to Kelly Band terrorist football, but fuck me, man. At least we're in 6th place or 5th place or something, man. Something. So
because we boys. If you want what Manchester United
before you finish your sentence, yes.
Hey, Ten Hag is yours. You know what I'm saying? Take it.
I'd rather Erik ten Hag. I'd rather Erik ten Hag.
Oh my goodness. He's all yours, man. No. Prime, you look at me that way. Prime. But I know.
I'm looking at you that way.
Definitely don't see the light. Look at the background, man. It's dark as hell in his room. But Prime, you look at me like that. But I'm sure in your heart of hearts, Erik ten Hag is a better manager than Mauricio Pochettino.
Yes.
Are you finished talking? So I can.
Yes.
Are you just talking?
No. Go. I'm done, man. I already said everything I had to say in my last stream.
You know what they say about assumptions to make an ass out of you because I do not have a heart. 2,
And me.
I don't
wonder
really
you were
care
so dark.
if Poch or if Ten Hag's better than Poch. You know who else? You know who else is better than Poch? Ollie. Don't want to mind. You know who else is better than Poch? You know who else is better than Poch?
Flawless, I said
what's
this
his
to
name?
you.
Roy
I would
Hodgson.
take Ali.
I don't want them either. You know who else is better than
Yeah,
Poch?
yeah.
Southgate. I don't want them either. So no.
It's not about what you want, though. It's about the results. I don't want shit football, but I want results. I want to be in Europe.
Shit, bro, but this is
Marshall.
It's like the comparison that I said earlier.
I like you.
That's my comparison. That's exactly. Sorry, that's exactly the comparison that I said earlier. You want to go. Brian, one second, bro. This is what I said earlier. It's like for going from sexy red to Ice Spice. That ain't the massive upgrade. You want to go from sexy. You want to go from sexy red all the way to Beyonce. That's the upgrade that you want.
Yeah. We don't care about your jokes. You said in the group chat you're not.
Beyonce you want some Alex Morgan in your life. You know what I'm
saying? Anyway.
Bring it in.
Before you go, Brian, just 1 second. 1 second. Big up to Staffy TV for the raid as well. Salute to Staffy every single time. I don't know if it's Staffy or it's Top Red Staffy. There's over 400 people in here. Run up the likes. Make sure you subscribe to everybody's channel in the title. Casually FC, Strasbourg, Steve, Carefree, Lewis G, and the Fraud. This is Football. All the links are in the title. But hit the like button here. I don't know how many likes were unsubscribed. Roll to 10K so we can do this goddamn 10K party. I can get absolutely mashed up on a Q&A, people. So let's get us to 10K expeditiously.
Yeah, let's have the 10K party. I want to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. You already know. But Prime, yours.
Did you say this is fraud in relation to Hassam's channel? That's hilarious.
No. I said make sure you subscribe to that to that fraud. This is football. Because he was on here. He was talking about like you lot always disrespecting my legacy, and I was like, no. You're a fantastic content creator. We fucks with your legacy. We disrespect you. Like the two of us same. Just to clarify, just to let him know, we don't like.
In actual fact,
like you criticize the person, not their body of work.
Yeah.
Anyway,
exactly that.
Basically, yeah.
But go on, Prime.
This whole Marshall, like what was that quote from? What's that quote from Cat Williams? Your addiction to failure.
It's don't forget this quote. That's what it is.
He says you're I forgot what it is.
Yeah.
Crack his whack.
Failure is not like you. Marshall, why you say any manager is better than like Poch? Yeah, but who cares though? As Chelsea fans, are you not sick of always having to say that? Oh, any striker is better than Lukaku. What did we do with Havertz? Oh, any manager is better than Tuchel. Any manager is better than. You guys not sick of just saying any manager is better than this guy? You're not sick of that.
How do you stop it?
Honestly,
no.
I never wanted Poch Prime.
I
didn't want him either.
You two did agree. You two did agree on that because Prime was dead against.
Yeah, I didn't want him either.
He called this.
I didn't think it was
being harsh. As much as it pays me to admit, Prime calls a lot of these things spot on.
Anyway,
one thing he doesn't get wrong with
again,
Prime, you want to work for Chelsea recruitment?
I think he'd be in a better situation if Prime was working.
Yeah, do you want to work for a recruitment team, mate?
I'm gonna lie, I think you do a better job than them.
Prime would have at least kept Jorginho.
I would, but like these guys,
just pick Italian players.
He just does. Listen, I can just.
Let's get Sorry back.
Yeah,
if I work for Chelsea recruitment, I can just imagine the rants on Lewis's streams. Oh yeah, because
you would have sold Reece James.
Why?
I'm not even thinking Reece James. I didn't even think Reece James, but the other players are.
James, bro.
Of course,
you said you want to hire another fraud.
No, I would have got rid of some other players. But no, this game, listen, we started off slow, but I think for 90 minutes, like in a 90-minute game, Poch more or less got spot on. The chances that we missed, Gallagher in particular, you've got to score one of them, bro. Like you have to score one of them. I think the Sterling goal, I disagree. I don't think that was offside. But in saying that, Van Dijk's goal also wasn't offside either, in my opinion. So Like they cancel each other out. But then it goes into the extra time, and that shows the difference between these two cultures. You know, going into this game, Liverpool fans were what Liverpool fans are. They're a bunch of bitches. They're trying to do this underdog thing of we got all these young academy guys. We're not going to win this game. Oh, woe is me. Yada yada yada. I kept saying that they've got the better team going into this, and even if they don't have the better team, they've got the elite
They'll
manager.
still win.
You should get
They'll
over.
still win. Yeah.
You should get over this line. The fact that they brought on like under 23 players or whatever, and these guys came on with no pressure, with the game at 0-0 in the balance, and they were just still able to play their game. Because I don't think any of them played great, but they were able to play their game in a system that's been bedded in for years under a world-class manager, surrounded by elite players, surrounded by the likes of Van Dijk, Konate, etc. Like
Robertson.
It's called narrative. I don't know. Yeah, like being able to go win this game, as opposed to what we have, a manager who doesn't coach, or as someone put in the casually chat, doesn't coach properly. Yeah. Allowing players to. Enzo had a poor game, but like either you take him off, or you as the manager you speak to him and you like pause, like fire under his ass and get him to kick into line, into gear. You didn't do any of that. I've seen you for like 3-4 months earlier in the season. Every game after 60 minutes, Enzo's the first one to come off. Gallagher drops into midfield with Caicedo. You've done that consistently for a 2-3 month period, but you're not doing that anymore because it's a final. I agree with Marshall that Nkunku should have started, but by the comments after the game, Pot saying I'm playing for pens, it makes sense. It makes sense. Wow. His game plan was after 60 minutes, Sterling, you come off, I bring on Nkunku, and I just wait for pens. That was your game plan. And to be fair, that was kind of my thinking anyway. I knew we wouldn't win the game in 90 minutes. I thought either he'll come with no game plan and we lose 3-0, or we cling on and we win it on pens. Neither happened. Liverpool won it late on, Van Dijk header. Petrovic, brilliant. He didn't deserve to be on the losing team. He's been like phenomenal this season. In terms of signing of the season and stuff, he's been brilliant. Sassy had a really good game. I think Colwell had a good game too, to be fair. Gusto pocketed Diaz, but again, that's nothing new. Chilwell was not as bad as I expected him to be. He wasn't great, but he wasn't as bad as I expected him to be. Gallagher, I think he had a good game, to be fair, in terms of like being that defensive 10, whatever he's supposed to be. I think he had a good game. But again, when you're missing 3 sitters in front of goal, like, you have to score one of them. I think Palmer had a good game, particularly in the second half. He had like a hat trick of assists on a plate for Gallagher to put away. But again, he faded when it got into extra time. Sterling had a bad game, but he always has bad games against Liverpool anyway. But yeah, he still scored. So I don't agree with Jackson coming off. I don't know if it's fatigue, but I really don't agree with him coming off. The way he was battling against Van Dijk and Konate, he was our only presence up there. But yeah, I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I was like, the comments coming out after the game, and like me having to come home like in the rain. I was walking in the rain for like half an hour and just thinking about everything. I'm so angry this manager is still here. Like, we gave up this opportunity to win this game, him still being in this job. And it's like,
you still have the FA Cup though.
Jez, we don't. Jez, again, stop talking. You said you wouldn't speak. Stop talking.
Half an hour ago.
Get this guy out.
You checked in too late, brother. That's why I'm
Jez, find the highest bridge. Jez, find, with all due respect, find the highest bridge climb on the ladder and jump off it, please.
I tried that last season under Conte, man. I'm free. I'm suicidal.
What
suicidal.
bridge? What bridge? I'm asking for a friend.
Anyway,
the Leicester
yeah,
bridge.
This time go ahead first.
Yeah.
Stamford Bridge.
No, I don't want him. I don't want him to unalive himself on our property. Don't do something. No, it's so frustrating because we gave up this. You know what Spurs did by like sacking Mourinho 6 days before our final? We did the opposite by keeping Cyril Bottler for a final. We did the same thing but different. It's so frustrating. We gave up and the thing is, if we lose against Leeds, again, no one cares. No one cares.
No, but can you play them though? You got to a final. Can you play them?
No one cares.
I heard that. I heard that if they would have sacked him, I heard that if they would have sacked him.
Prime, you're asking a Tottenham fan to relate against Tottenham.
Did you just say he got us to a final? That's why we should give him time?
Yes.
Marshall, don't
Ches, did you forget that on his way to that final he got humiliated by a hold on. Did you forget that on our way to that final we were humiliated by a Middlesbrough team? I was here when that happened. Flawless remembers Middlesbrough team that had 14 men injured.
Marshall, you're not new here. Ignore him. Let me finish.
Let me answer. Hey, Brian, let me answer. Okay, you're right, and I didn't say that. I don't remember.
Saying let me answer. I was the one speaking.
I remember the Newcastle thing as well. But who in the end of the day was the manager in that dugout who got you to the final? It was Pochettino.
Okay, fine. We don't care. Jez, let me finish. We don't care.
Brian, hold on, Brian. All I'm saying is he was in the dugout for those matches and got you a final. So he's allowed to coach the final if he's not getting sacked.
Okay, cool. We don't. Okay, cool, Jez.
I'm not done. I'm just saying this last bit.
I wasn't finished either.
If they want to sack him tomorrow, I'm not saying it's not justified. I'm just saying that for the final, I don't blame them for not sacking him.
So wait, Jez. Let's say you find
Stop. Don't indulge it, Steve. Jez, just go drink each. Thank you. Anyway.
Hey,
Jez, go drink each. There's no A-yo. There's no A-yo.
Prime doesn't want to engage in discussion. That's all good.
I don't. Really,
let him land. Go on, Prime.
Yeah. It's just it's annoying that we're like sacrificing basically a final. It's annoying how much of a coward and a loser this guy is. Like, if you listen, I might have a preference on style of play, but I don't really care as long as it's effective. And if your game plan was to play 120 minutes to go to a penalty shootout, then that's fine. But at least do it effectively. Effectively. And you didn't do either.
Effectively.
Yeah. Jez, we don't care. Jez.
No, you literally asked. God damn.
I didn't ask anyone. We don't care. Anyway. Jez, on my life, I'll punch you. We don't care.
Whoa.
Thank you. Anyway.
And Prime says they're losing the final.
Either.
Yeah, you wasn't even angry against the Nigerians.
Yeah. We don't care, man. Anyway, people will talk about us in front of goal. The Poch defenders will talk about like our chances in front of goal, which is fair enough. But Liverpool also had Jez. Oh, shut up. Anyway,
okay, let's just speak.
We had Liverpool also had chances in front of goal as well, and if it wasn't for Petrovic making save after save after save, they could have scored a lot too. So what are we gonna say? Gallagher puts his chances away, but Diaz and Gakpo and etc. they score theirs. Then what? You know, like
he made one decent save. The rest were straight out. He made one very good save. The rest were
whatever. Like both teams had their chances, but at the end, like the managers will make the difference, and the manager did. And I'm sick of us. I'm sick of us having to say the same thing every game, basically about Poch, where we have a good game. People want to give him praise, but I say I'm not going to give him praise because this could just be a fluke result. Let's see what we do in later games. So that we don't do anything in later games, then we're complaining about Caicedo being on his own, or Cole at left back, or Enzo having a bad game, or Gallagher being our best player but not doing anything, or this guy missing a chance, or that, or yada, yada, yada. At the end of the day, Poch has got to go. The board or whoever who's in charge, whoever who hired Poch, needs to be sacked first before Poch gets sacked, because they can't not be allowed to bring in another manager. Foley, you came to the final. You were here. You thought you were going to scam a couple of trophy pictures? No. You've got to sack Poch too. The fact that he wasn't sacked after his comments is embarrassing. He needs to be sacked. He needs to go. And I don't want us to sacrifice that Leeds game for us to lose for him to get sacked. But that's not going to happen. We'll beat Leeds. And because it's some sort of a derby with Chelsea fans, Gallagher will score and all of a sudden things will be forgiven. No. This guy needs to go. Because I'm sick.
And this will be your yearly fucking Chilwell back post goal.
I'm sick of tired.
Hold on. Progressing the cup is a bad thing.
Jez, again, this is the 8th time warning. You don't care.
Jez, guys,
Prime, you don't want to progress. So, Prime, you don't want to progress in the cup.
I can't even hear what you're saying. I don't care.
Man, you're lucky I don't time your ass out.
It looks like Prime. Maybe it's a bit. You know what? It's a bit too much for Brian because Nigeria lost the final. No, Pochettino's ruining his life. But I'm just saying, bro. Like, you don't want to go through Leeds then, or what? This is what you're telling me.
I don't want you to progress with your life. Yes.
Damn, God damn. Hey, everybody going at Met Police on Twitter. Snitch on this nigga.
All right. Anyways, you lot.
Let me just say, while you at the Met Police, make sure you at immigration so Poch can get deported. I've been on this for months now. Deporting the immigration have not come back.
Just to clarify, people. Just to clarify, people, all the views expressed by panelists on Sarcasm City TV are not always the views of Flawless or Sarcasm City TV.
Damn it, I needed that today.
We have 100%. Shout out to Lewis. I stole this from him. We like people of all races. We like people of all races. You know what I'm saying? Of all genders, of all ethnicities, nationalities, and cultures.
Oh, there you go. Now you don't know who I am. There you go.
Yeah, can we prime that some respect me because I'm Ghanaian, man?
I don't respect you because you're what?
Because I'm Ghanaian. This is the
I've never mentioned. I didn't mention your nationality once.
Hey, man.
But yeah, Warrior J says, Flawless, you don't mind if you do FA Cup predictions. I will get FA Cup predictions from all the man for all the main games. I'll pull up the games. Still over 380 of you lot in here. Continue to run up the likes. So I don't even think we're at 200 likes. Subscribe to all the man. Links are in the title. Casually FC, Strasbourg, Steve, Carefree, Lewis G. This is football. There's that fraud Hassan was here. Subscribe to all. And subscribe here as well. Roll to 10K. Final few questions. Members, get your questions in. Of course, if you super chat, we'll get to it as well. We'll do the main games though. Let's see, some of these games are, oh my god. All right, we'll start.
We'll go good games.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch Coventry Maidstone. But
actually, yeah.
Maidstone is the worst.
I believe you. I believe you would sit and watch that 100%. You are a true.
You don't want to watch it, bro. This happened like once in like 100 years of the competition where a 6-tiered team.
I could not care.
I could wait another fucking.
You're not an underdog. You're not an underdog.
I don't. I leave the underdog and the emotions and the Disney Plus story to you. I'm not fussed about Coventry versus Maidstone.
Ryan Renner's involved and still don't care for another fucking 100.
If you want to, if you want to, Jez is still talking. Wow. If you want a Fugazi Disney Plus story, you should have seen what Sky Sports were trying to do with Liverpool. Young team, Klopp winning with young players. Fugazi, man.
I mean, they did. They did though.
Yes, shut up.
Cool. Anyways, let me get to the predictions, We'll start with you, Steve. Blackburn, Newcastle.
Oh, 2-1 Blackburn.
2-1 Blackburn. What are you saying, Marshall?
Yeah, what?
Really?
Yeah, we're not good.
What you saying? Blackburn, Newcastle.
Blackburn, Newcastle. 5-0 Newcastle.
5-0 Surfer. What are you saying?
I don't care. 4-1 Newcastle.
He's back. Marshall, back to you.
That prediction took me back so much. I had to leave the stream.
Crazy.
I don't think we win that game.
Crazy. Rums, I see you. Big up and congrats, man. Big up every time.
Anyways,
what do you say, Marshall?
I know Newcastle hasn't been that great, but surely they can get a result. I think 3-1 Newcastle.
Lewis, what you
saying? Steve, do you know where Blackburn are in the table?
16.
Okay, yeah, you know what? 3-0 Newcastle.
24.
First, Jez.
2-0 Newcastle.
Staying with you, Jez. Chelsea leads.
Oh, comfortable 2-0 for Chelsea.
Oh, fuck you, Jez.
Lewis.
Wait,
1-1 Chelsea win on penalties. We're just
No, it would be a week. I think it would be a week.
Oh, there's a replay.
Yeah, I think it would be a replay. I think.
Oh no.
No, I don't think this round. I think they took away replays from this round.
Oh shit. Then it's penalties, then, I guess.
Yeah. 1-1 Chelsea penalties.
Cool. Surfer.
3-1 Leeds. I don't care anymore.
Jesus. Brad?
I actually agree. 3-1 Leeds. I agree.
What are you saying, Bram?
Where's the game?
At Chelsea.
It's at your place.
Oh.
I know what you want to say.
Listen, either result is a loss anyway, to be fair.
Or a win-win if you're in a positive mindset, Prime.
4-1 Chelsea.
4-1.
Poch is gonna be a coward. We'll sit back and we'll counter, which will suit us because Leeds play this stupid attacking football. So
yeah, you lot better beat them. You lot better beat them. I'm my life.
Wait,
I
Flawless,
don't even care. I actually like Leeds. So they should be.
But you actually, Flawless, you want Chelsea to win, right? Because you hate Leeds.
Yes, of course.
Leeds probably thinks we're the easier team to face.
I want Chelsea to win as well.
Nah, that too. But no, it's not just that. I don't know that Leeds.
Jez, you're still speaking. We talked about this.
I can't stand Leeds. I want Leeds to. I don't want them up back in the Premier League. Fuck all that. But we move. Marshall, what are you saying? Chelsea Leeds.
Mauricio, I
can't. I'm gonna. All right, just because, Lewis, you're gonna appreciate this.
You're a fucking elite club.
Listen, this is Chelsea. No. Chelsea at the bridge. 2-1 Chelsea.
What does that mean?
For better or for worse.
Steve, man, he's struggling here. Why are you asking questions? He's in bereavement.
Yeah, I'm barely getting through the result here, man.
We just trying to help the London.
Facts.
Jez, again, like
he's right there.
But I'm just trying to help. Goddamn.
No, don't help us, Jez.
Jez trying to have a helping hand. I appreciate.
You don't need help.
Yo.
Hey, Jez, we don't need your help. You gave us a Spursy manager. Look what happened.
Hey, you man, relax.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Hey, I wasn't the one that said Poch go to Chelsea. That's your guys' fault.
Yeah, that's true. Steve, what are you saying? Chelsea Leeds.
I hate you.
Man, shut up, Jez.
What did you say? what did you say?
I'm waiting until everybody.
It's cool. Go on.
3-1 Leeds. 3-1 Leeds. I think they got too much from at the moment. That team is going to be distraught after the final today.
All right, Nottingham Forest, Manchester United. Steve.
2-1 Man United.
Fair. Marshall.
You guys are going to win the FA Cup. Keep saying that.
Wait, what's the fixture again? I'm sorry.
Nottingham Forest, Manchester United.
Oh my God. I think 1-1. You guys win it on penalties.
Okay, first Prime.
Replay. It's not pens, it's a replay.
So replay.
It's a replay.
That's what we need. Another Manchester United.
I thought we got
game.
rid of the replay. Didn't we just establish this? The replay's
yeah,
gone.
We just didn't establish that. I don't know, but you saying 1-1 pens is calm. That's cool. Prime.
It's at OT, right?
No,
No?
it's at Forest. I always say home team first.
Listen to the
Oh.
goddamn fixtures, and then you'll know
I
who's
barely
home because he
listen.
says it first. Christ,
I barely listen to Flawless.
all the time.
Anyway.
What's wrong with this guy, man?
Listen, listen, allow me.
Yeah, I can't
That
lie,
is
I might
brilliant.
use that one.
That is
Might need-
brilliant, yo. That is
Hey,
brilliant.
There are
That-
no
Question mark.
replays in the 5th round onward. No replays
Listen,
in the 5th round onward.
Listen,
Prime, can I get an
I-
answer
I
from
like-
you, please, Prime?
Finally, we got
I've been
there.
trying to, but like I'm
It's
contemplating.
'cause you-
Speed.
murders.
God
Anyway.
damn it.
Do you want me to get back to you? Do you want me to get back to you?
3-1 Man United.
There we go.
Okay,
we got
Surf,
them.
what you saying?
Hoyland's not fit, right? Hoyland's out.
No. Hoyland's out.
Oh,
Ugh, crap. 0-0 Flawless, but I think you get through on penalties.
Fez. Lewis?
Oh, what game?
Just from Manchester United.
Let me figure
is
it
it
out.
going to replays this round?
I'm gonna say 1-1 penalties too.
Okay, Fez. That's what I need. Fucking 120 minutes of Manchester United. Fucking great.
we
Jersey,
can-
Is
so-
there extra
I'm not.
Lewis
It
knows
would be
about
90 minutes and then penalties.
Guys, we don't care.
I tried to talk to Flawless. God damn it.
1-0 to Gilnar asking me. I think United win 1-0. And to big
Wait.
up to Rums, who says, question, why do Manchester United and Leeds hate each other so much? It's from a geography standpoint, because they're Yorkshire, we're Lancashire, War of the Roses, Red Rose, White Rose. Like this goes all the way back to like Henry VIII times. Like this rivalry's been going on between.
Henry VIII for
like,
it.
Big up Henry VIII,
all the way
man.
back. You would, do you know what I'm even gonna say? What I was gonna say, but yes,
Henry
that's
didn't like
crazy.
people
So
like
yeah,
that.
that's what it is. Is that it's from a geography standpoint. Like they Yorkshire, we Lancashire, kind of
did
like
you
that.
say,
That's
Jess?
where it comes from.
No, I
By the way, I'm gonna change my prediction. Y'all don't have Hoyland, so you ain't scoring no goals. I'll go
I didn't hear
2-0
what Jess said.
Forest.
Yeah. Oh, the
I'll
soundboard's
go-
hilarious, King. I need to get one going, Joe. So he's saying.
Okay, what's it? It's Forest United, right?
No.
I think 2-0 United.
Shut up, man. Yeah.
What?
Yo, says they really don't.
Wait,
they
why are
really
people so
don't like
hostile
him.
today? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, sure. You don't get it. Sure.
No. Actually, no. What? I do get it because of Pochettino, but I don't get it against me. That's the issue.
It's nothing to do with Pochettino. It's just generally you on every stream.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Anyways, people, we are closing out. You know what I'm saying? These jokers
What
are there.
about
Big up to
Luton
everyone
Man
that's locked
City?
in. It is City are winning.
No.
Hey, see up, man.
All right, go
I'm
on.
going-
Go on. What's the scoreline? Go on. So you interrupt me. I don't
1-1?
even have a scoreline.
1-1 Luton on 10.
Okay, thank you.
1-1
You got
Luton
that.
on 10.
Right.
Hey, can I
Man City.
get
No,
Mohammed
in all seriousness, Man City have not been playing well recently, and Luton will give them
Who?
trouble.
Speak on it. Speak on
Okay,
it.
no,
But I think they'll be
no.
losing.
Let's not
Gotta
speak
do
on it.
this.
But that's what everyone else has City winning that game. Steve,
Yeah, I
doesn't.
got
Cool.
City. I got
No
City
stress.
winning.
Steve, let them know what you got coming up and where they can find you and all that good stuff, fam.
Yeah. Well, first off, big up everybody on the panel. Y'all are some G's. You know what I'm saying? In terms of what I got coming up, Fiorentina Lazio watch along tomorrow. That's not
Of
going to be a
course.
fun game. It'll be a good game to watch for a neutral, but not for me. And I think I might do FA Cup watch along. Maybe the Coupe de France midweek. I'm not sure yet. I'll figure something out, but just some watch along tomorrow, Defo. Yeah.
Colombian third division playoffs.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about doing some Colombian games this Friday
Good.
night.
Of course you are.
Cool. Strasbourg, Steve, people. Links in the title. Marshall, always good chopping up with you. Let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up, all that good stuff.
So tomorrow I gotta sit there with an Arsenal fan and a United fan and just get roasted over on American Waffle about our results this week. So big up to Staffy TV. You'll find me there tomorrow around 7 my time. And then Wednesday I'll be on Casually FC. Hopefully talking about a team that won. Hopefully, and hopefully it's
Leeds?
Chelsea. We'll see what happens with my bang average team, but hopefully it's a W for Chelsea. But I'll be there on Wednesday, and yeah,
Need a
big up
lead
Flawless.
squad, man.
Appreciate.
Cool. Yo, Lewis
Need a
family,
lead
let them know what you got coming up, fam.
Either a Pochettino Independence Day stream or another stream cooking the directors. When I wake up.
Tuve, he's reminding me. Conte Independence Day is coming up soon. Finally.
All right, cool. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to everyone. Links are in the title. But where the Sarcasm City TV content does not stop, so we're going to be redirecting from here straight to the gaming channel, Pro Clubs people, Sarcasm City TV Gaming. So make sure you head over there. So make sure you stick around. Go on, Bram.
Sorry. Tomorrow, I will be on Patrick's channel. He's one of my friends. He's a City fan.
So will I. Man City fan, so will I. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be on that stream as
You
well.
what? Oh, you're on the channel as well.
To the Prime.
Yeah. You guys found a Man City fan?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I've known him for like a couple of years. Yeah, Patrick, True City fan, I think is his channel. It's called. So yeah, I don't know. He messaged me like after the game saying, "Do you want to come on tonight for a review?" And he said he's going to be tomorrow. So like that's probably going to be a trap.
Over there, people.
Shout out,
Make sure you head over there. Well, yeah, as it was saying as well, make sure you follow all the everyone you see here. Make sure you follow all the individual panelists you see on other people's shows as well. But yes, we are Sunshine. I see you in the chat. Put Pro Clubs with the fire emoji. Sarcasm City TV Gaming. We'll be on there for an hour. Then we're over on the playback, people. 2:30 a.m. Sacramento Kings, LA Clippers, Sacramento Kings. Watch along over there. Sheik will be on. Obviously, a Sacramento Kings fan, so that's gonna be a good one. So download the playback app. If you haven't, people, if you're an NBA fan and you're supporting Sarcasm City TV, download the app. And if you have an NBA League Pass, you can watch along with us. It'll be on the screen. It'll shift us all to the side and it'll be on the screen. But love to everyone that's locked in. Hit up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Big up Saeed, big up Casually FC Marshall, and big up Staffy, all for the raids as well. I'm not sure how many likes we're on, but yeah, like I said, love to you lot, man. Road to 10K. The chat as crazy as ever, and we're just going to continue to produce content, people. Already updated the upcoming live stream schedule for next week as well. Prime stressed. Chelsea fans, you'll be all right, man. You tough, right? But anyways, love to everyone that's locked in. We're redirecting to the gaming channel, and this has been the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up.